This podcast brought to you by OuchThatHurts.com. Visit Ouch That Hurts for music, gaming, reviews, editorials, podcasts, and more. OuchThatHurts, HERTZ.com.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Save Point Podcast. This is episode 53, I believe. Are we on 53? What number are we on? I always ask that. Like
52, 53.
We're on one of them.
I think it's 54, actually.
Really? I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, 54 today.
We missed our Roll 42
No, it's
episode.
52. 52.
No, we're on 53. This is episode 53.
I missed one.
Yeah, you missed one. This is episode 53. And first off, we're coming to you live, or not live, but we're coming to you from the actual Save Point Podcast studio. It is actually done. We're sitting in the middle of it. We are still working on some acoustical things, so if you do hear an echo, we do apologize, but we should be good with that. We have a new mixing board in here, so it's wonderful. I'm actually joined here by Ryan, actually in studio.
What's up?
And via FaceTime, thank God he put on a shirt, Chris. Oh, and there he does lift his shirt up. So that's wonderful.
You put a shirt
Yeah.
on that? You put a shirt on? That ruins my night.
I'm
Don't.
sorry.
He's on camera. He'll take it off without even thinking about it.
I got dollars.
Yeah. Oh God.
Nah, there we go.
Our first show on camera, we're doing the full Monty.
Oh, I'm wearing some
and
Daisy Dukes.
It only took literally 45 seconds.
For Chris to remove his shirt?
Yes. I know. I mean, come on now.
It doesn't take much. It does not take much at all.
Chris, you can't be that kind of girl.
Mama ain't raised no quitter.
I had to play one.
Oh, no, we're going to play one, definitely.
Yeah.
You're going to say something at some point where we're going to play one.
Yeah, you're just gonna point to me, and I'm gonna have to hit it. But just once again, though, it's just thank you for joining us. This is episode 53 of the Save Point Podcast. We are very excited that we are in the new studio. Hopefully, and we know that there's going to be a whole bunch more content that comes out. We're going to be hitting our YouTube channel very, very soon with some videos. So once again, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for downloading us. We do want to thank a couple of our partners. As always, OuchThatHurts.com. That's HERTZ.com. Check them out for games, movies, TV, all of that type of reviews, all of that. So that's OuchThatHurts.com. And then also the BS Podcast Network. So it's BSPodcastNetwork.com. Check them out. Any type of podcast, any type of show that you're looking for, you're going to find it. Any type of topic. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. So go and check it out. But I think, Ryan, we're going to begin with you today. What have you been playing? As we begin every show, what have you been playing?
A lot of the Division 2. A lot of it. I just recently started Warlords of New York, the expansion. That game, once you get to a certain point, all the grind is worth it. It becomes really amazing and fun.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It becomes just so much better once you get to the end game.
Huh.
Or close to it.
So would you say that you think it's better than... would you say you think it's better than the first one?
I'm enjoying it more, yeah.
Really? Chris,
Yeah.
Did you ever finish the Division 2?
Oh, I finished it. I'm further ahead in Division 2 than you. Now that I know that I have a friend that actually will play it, I'll buy it a second time.
Wait,
Actually, no, I'll buy it the first time because somebody bought it.
Well, actually, that's a generalized statement for all of my games. I'm usually way behind than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Yeah, it's very true. That's just because I just don't have time. But so just really kind of the Division 2.
Yeah, just a lot of the Division 2. I haven't really branched out. I'm just kind of waiting for something to come out, you know. I'm just kind of biding my time and enjoying it.
So the question that I have then is the news that came out actually today, we're recording on July 15th, so it's actually came out today that Battlefield 2042 is actually going crossplay. So do you think that that's a good thing? I know you were kind of hyped about it. Are you still hyped about it?
Oh, yeah, very much so. Very hyped about it, and the crossplay thing is going to make it 10 times better. It really is being able to play with that many more people, especially with battles that large with that many players. That helps a lot, especially when finding games.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So they do have a caveat, though, to it, is that only the next gens will be able to play crossplay next gen. And then the last gens, will they be crossplay or are they just going to be standalone on their own?
The last gens can play with each other.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be able to play with next gens.
No, and they stated, I believe it was because of the amount of players allowed on the battlefield.
Correct. It's the processing power for it.
I mean, we're looking at last gen 32 players max on each team versus 64 players per team on current gen. So it's definitely going to be different lobby sizes, which is the hardware from last gen just can't handle it.
Which is fine. At least they did it, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, they did it. I mean, I'm actually surprised Sony actually went on board for that because they've been the hardest on crossplay.
I think they're just finally caving in because of what
The
it
demand.
provides.
And I think actually they've actually caved in on a lot more than, like, at the beginning. I can say that's a good like assessment, but now I don't think it's really that relevant anymore. I think I think Sony realizes that the success of games is going to be crossplay,
Especially games like Battlefield.
so yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if Infinity and Heartland adopt the same thing.
True. So Chris, what have you been playing?
I've been playing Monster Hunter Stories 2, or Pokey Hunter.
Explain.
Turn-based RPG style, gotta catch them all.
But for Monster Hunter.
But for Monster Hunter, I mean, it's pretty fun. I mean, there's 163 different monsters you can capture and ride or fight with.
Interesting.
So
Sounds like a lot
It's
of
the-
my ex-girlfriends.
You call them monsters?
No, you can ride or fight with them.
Wait.
I don't know if that one's going to make the air.
No, I'm going to have fun with this stupid sound effect thing.
we're gonna have to take some privileges away from you soon.
No, that is your sound effect, sir.
Oh, that's my
That's
sound
when
effect?
you make a bad joke, which happens every episode.
Hey, I'm a dad, so I have the full right to make dad jokes.
No, there are dad
Those
jokes.
no,
Dad
there
jokes are different.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. So you've been playing Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
So is that what you're playing now while you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing it right now.
Yeah, he's playing it right now.
Right now.
You know. He's
Right
playing
now.
with his little 2 joysticks.
He's got 2?
He's got 2 joysticks.
I got 2.
Joy-Cons. Sorry, Joy-Cons.
Get right, buddy.
Sounds like the name of a prostitute in Cyberpunk.
Joy-Con. One of the brain dances that you can get.
One of the brain dance. What are you talking about? The only brain dance you can partake in is part of the story. They completely cut. That's one of the many things that completely got cut out was being able to purchase brain dances. I know this because I found a brain dance vendor in the game, but you can't buy anything from them. You can see the stuff because you can't actually partake in brain dances outside of the ones in the story. That was one of the many things that was cut, kind of like wall running and verticality.
Yeah, I heard about wall running. I was actually really pissed off about that.
Division 2 has more verticality in Warlords of New York. You actually, unlike the first one, how you felt boxed in on the street, there's actually a lot of, you'll climb up a ladder, and there's a lot of, with makeshift bridges and stuff, you're actually traversing through the skyscrapers and the buildings above the street level.
Hardcore parkour?
Yeah, at a certain point, yeah.
Okay.
It's the normal, form of movement, but you're elevated above the street a lot of times if you want to be now.
Yep. So that was one thing. That's a really interesting inside joke between Ryan and I. Ryan and I actually used to be roommates, and we literally would say hardcore parkour and just start jumping around like the house or the house.
The house? You mean the office?
The office, the house. Where the hell did we live? We lived in an apartment.
Oh, we lived in an apartment. Yeah, Bonnie would yell hardcore parkour, and I may have had a few cocktails at the time.
Yeah.
And I have back problems now.
So
Sounds about right.
But no, I've been getting to me. I picked up a couple of games. I picked up the Mario Super Rush Golf. I'm actually really disappointed in it.
Wow, shocking. That's shocking. You're disappointed in Mario Golf?
Well, you realize that they tailored it past like Hot Shots. So you used to play Hot Shots.
Yeah, on a PSP.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I can get into this. Hot Shots, absolutely, but it's just a skin of Mario. It's boring. Like, it's really boring.
They didn't do anything like to Mario-fy it. It's just kind of Hot Shots with different characters.
Well, I mean, they have different things, and they have different power-ups, and they have, like, Rush Golf and all of that. It's just, like, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's done. I don't know. I can come up with a review for it.
A game not being done is a horrible theme that continues to grow in the gaming industry.
You're right. It does.
I thought that was common practice to release stuff that's not completed.
Well, yeah, because they can update it on the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, day one patch, and don't forget, you can always just sell the rest of the game out as DLC.
Exactly. Or you can sell it a complete year early before it's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, like Destiny.
That's not what I was talking about, but yeah. I was referring to
I hate Destiny.
Cyberpunk.
Do you guys realize how much I hate Destiny?
I've listened to a lot of your shows. I completely understand how much you hate Destiny.
And I
have no opinion on it because I've never played Destiny.
And I will defend it.
Of course you will.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Assassin's Creed, but you don't hear me talking crap about your favorite game.
You talk shit about my favorite game all the time.
It's it's just
you were just trashing Mario Golf.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Dan's favorite game.
Oh my god, yeah. Don't forget to play your favorite child's game.
I don't know. So I've been playing that, and then I picked up another game, and I was kind of iffy about it, and I was watching a lot of videos, and I'm like, and I really don't do this a lot, is really look at other like reviews. I really don't look at other reviews. I have Ryan over here, and he's distracting me. This is weird that I have somebody sitting in front of me while we do this.
It's a bit cold in here, Daniel.
Put on a damn sweater.
If anyone was wondering what I was doing, I was caressing my nipples.
No, I don't think anybody was wondering what you were doing.
I was wondering.
But no, going into it. So I actually watched a lot of videos, or a couple of reviews on it, just to kind of get the thought of it. I didn't really go to review scores. I just kind of went into like what they were explaining, because the anime genre of games either is very much good or very, very bad, and usually it's very, very bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really only a handful of really good anime.
You're talking about
games.
Straight up adaptations from animes.
Well, not
themselves?
necessarily adaptations, but anime styled.
You're talking about
games.
the art style.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that would be like, so like, for instance, what is it? Like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I think is a great, or Xenoverse, were such good games, good anime games.
Which one was that open world one you were talking about? Where you
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
One's
Okay,
yeah. So that one's open world.
I know you.
Even Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2 was open world. Well, kind of.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Did you like the anime? Did you watch the anime? How many times have you watched the anime? If it's too many, you're not going to have too much fun. But if you can watch DBZ over and over and over again, you could play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot from start to finish, and that game ends playing Chala the way it's supposed to end.
That's true.
Chala.
Yeah,
he's got a good point. If you're like a hardcore fan, it's probably you critique it more than the average gamer.
Average player. That being said, I mean, the English voice acting pretty close to original, except for Gohan. I hate Gohan. Kid Gohan's voice actor. Absolutely hate you. I hope you never do that voice ever again.
Tell us how you really feel, Chris.
The Japanese version, obviously, they've had the same actors for 40 years.
Mm-hmm. I still say, I mean, my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. I'll give you one guess, Chris. I know, Ryan, you're not going to know, but Chris, I'll give you one guess of who my favorite Dragon Ball Z character is.
Piccolo.
No. Where the fuck
Really?
did you get Piccolo from?
Because he's the best dad in that game, or that anime.
No.
He raised Gohan.
I know.
He was there for Gohan. He's the best character.
But that's not my favorite character. My favorite character is Vegeta. It's always been Vegeta.
Short and have a superiority complex.
Yes. I mean, come on now.
Napoleon syndrome.
Is that that's me to a fucking T.
Big Bang Attack. I could have think of
Then again, I'm not that
better
short.
name.
You're like 6'2".
So,
but the hairline's starting to recede about the same.
you know, you can go fuck both of yourselves.
I didn't even say anything about your hairline.
No, no, him and his two fucking Joy-Cons. Tell him where you can put them.
Look, you're just jealous that he's got two of them.
I have two of them. I have four of them.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
I literally have 3 Switches in my house.
we're still talking
over,
about video games. Those,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Quality over quantity. You got the red limited edition Mario one, so you can play your Mario Tennis and golf.
So this podcast now is just going to have Ryan and Chris on it. Or I'm sorry, Ryan and Dan. I blew the fucking joke.
You have Switch envy, don't you?
I do have Switch envy. So no, but getting to it though, what I've been playing, and I'm actually very, very much enjoying it. Is Scarlet Nexus.
I almost got it.
There's
I held back because I've been hearing mixed reviews. It's either one person will say it's great, and then the other person will tell me it's average.
But the thing is that I have not heard anything where it's bad.
No, there hasn't been a bad thing said about it, but a majority of 3 people that, except for you, that I know that play this game said it's average at best.
No, see, I disagree with that. I think it's better than average. There's a lot of mechanics to it that people can actually get kind of messed up with. And I think that's where people are, like, if you really don't read what to do.
So there's a learning curve.
There is a learning curve, but it's not deep. It's just paying attention to it, if that makes sense. Like, to me, Monster Hunter has a learning curve. You really need to learn things on it. Okay? And you need to try.
The first time I downloaded that, I saw the menu for the first time, and I was overwhelmed. I was like, nope.
See, but that's where, like, Chris and I, or even Chris more, if you actually did want to get into it, he would run you through everything. Like,
I'm sure I could have
it.
gotten a handle of it. It was just like I looked at it and I was like, I'll just play something I know.
It's a fun game. Like, in fact,
it looks like a lot of fun. As I said, it's just overwhelming.
Like I said, in November when we do the Extra Life that we want to try to plan on doing and the 24-hour stream, I mean, that's definitely something that, you know, we can pick up and play for a couple of hours. Is running Ryan. Let's get Ryan. Let's get our high rank armor and let's kill some low rank monsters for him.
Screw that. I mean, we'd just be starting over in the PS5.
That's true too. We could do that too.
Be at the same level so we can walk him through step by step.
Well, that's a change of pace.
Absolutely.
Remember, I told you what I was playing and I'm streaming earlier. I was going to get back into the Arkham games and stream that.
Oh yeah,
because I think people would really enjoy watching me manhandle that.
I think so. Like, you should do all 3 of them.
I'll have to start over again and beat them, and then I'll do them in New Game Plus mode.
So wait. Before you guys go in, or we go into other things, what about that new Arkham Knight game? Is it Arkham Knight or what is it?
You're talking about the online one.
Arkham. It's Jesus, what is it? Arkham Knights?
Is it called Arkham Knights?
You know what?
Knights, not Knight.
I'm very disappointed in myself
that you don't know this. You're looking it up. See, one thing that we're going to have to set up is computers to make sure that we can Google stuff so we don't sound like idiots on here. Or more
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be a co-op game where you get to choose from 4 characters: Batgirl, Tim Drake's Robin, Nightwing, and you know they all have different roles they play. and my guy will be the tank, the Red Hood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks interesting, but the weird fact is it's given the premise of it it's a Gotham without Batman, like he's gone, so they have to take over. It's not connected to the Arkham games at all. Weirdly, the Suicide Squad game coming out is directly connected, but Gotham Knights isn't.
That doesn't make any sense. So now is the Suicide game, is that multiplayer? Or
It's going to be similar. Yeah, there's 4 characters to choose from: King Shark, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, and Deadshot. And I don't know exactly what's going on. It looks like shit hits the fan, and from what I gathered in the trailer, at some point you have to fight Superman, an evil, mind-controlled Superman.
So
as those 4. Good luck.
So the question is, if you had to push, pick, what is it? You had to pick one. You can only pick one to get and play right off the bat. Mm-hmm. Okay. Which one are you going for?
That's a tough call. I would have to say Gotham.
Wait. First off, are you actually going to play them?
Both of them, yes.
Okay. Chris, are you both going to play them?
Yeah.
Okay. So in other words, we'll be co-oping those.
Yeah, but my go-to would probably be, if I had to pick one, would be Gotham Knights, just because being the super fan I am, I'm going to have a hard time coping with the fact that you have to beat the crap out of Superman.
Oh, that's true.
I mean,
you know going in that it's a villain game.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you get to play as Harley Quinn, which sounds really fun.
and depending on the Superman and the timeline they're going through, if they're going through the Injustice timeline, I wouldn't mind trying to kill him.
No, it's actually directly connected to the Arkham games.
Oh.
Yeah, so there is no Batman, that means, if you played the game. Sorry, spoiler alert, by the end of Arkham Knight, Batman is no more. Which is why it's weird that Gotham Knights isn't connected.
No, you're right. I mean, I get it.
But yeah, they both look really great. They both look like there'll be a lot of the concepts sound really fun. So yeah, I'm definitely going to give them a shot. Hopefully they don't turn out like Avengers. Fun fact about Avengers, a plus for Avengers, is I found out they got the same voice actor that recently played Kratos to voice the Black Panther.
Huh, interesting.
So if Black Panther says boy, I'm going to crap my pants.
Oh my god.
Boy. He's got to say it once.
They got. May they just say that the second that game comes out, Ragnarok, God of War Ragnarok, I am gonna be like deathly ill for probably a week straight.
Did we do that with college? What was that game? When you and I went to college, and we would go and show up to show our parents because we were living with our parents. That like we actually went to college, but then we go home and play. What was it?
X-Men Legends.
Was it? No, we would Ultimate Alliance.
Oh yeah, Ultimate Alliance and X-Men Legends. We would just co-op the crap out of those for hours.
Yeah, we would go to like our first class, or we'd skip our first class, wait for our parents to leave for work, and then we go home.
All right,
and then we wondered why we were failing in college.
All right, steering us.
I was put on
back in the right
academic
direction.
probation at a community college because of that. Let that sink in.
I'm going to steer this ship in the right direction. So, what are our thoughts on the new Switch?
On the new Switch, the OLED?
Yeah.
I
want
to
to pay
see it.
an extra $50 for a better screen and
it's bigger.
better speakers.
It's bigger.
Oh yeah, 0.08 inches.
Yeah, but Dan, you told me that the resolution is still the video is still the same.
Yeah, so like you have an OLED screen, which if you really look at it, it's the brightness of it. So like the original Vitas were OLED screens, and that caused them to be really, really expensive. And then they went down to a regular LCD screen on the Switch, on the Vita Slims, which is actually, I have one sitting right here. So
it's a good thing you held it up to show the audience. That
to show the audience, yeah. It will help if we ever had cameras in here. But so I can definitely see where the crisper color will come in and the brighter color will come in. But as far as the resolution, it's still only 1080 on when you dock it, and then I think it's only 720 still when it's in handheld mode.
Yes.
So it's like you're not really getting, like, this is not the Switch Pro that we all thought we were getting. Because everybody thought it was going to be a 4K. It was going to upscale a 4K, and it just doesn't.
We're not getting we're not getting a Switch Pro. It's going to be a completely separate console.
Yeah.
And Nintendo runs on a different timeline than the other two big guys.
True.
Nintendo runs on a 10-year, I think, where Xbox and Microsoft and Sony is every 7th, give or take.
They actually said this console generation is going to have a shorter lifespan than the rest, I think.
Streaming at the same time. So we do want to see that. If Chris would actually ever come by, somebody who lives 2 hours away.
It's just a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, it's just a 2-hour drive.
Just got to plan it on like a Friday night.
Look, if you drive like me, you'll make it an hour and a half.
I got a 5-speed manual Jeep. I'm not driving like you.
So, but I think that will do it for us tonight. Once again, thank you for listening to us.
There's one thing I want to add, something I have realized I haven't done yet, because I talk about playing the Division 2
You burped already.
It's anybody listening, if you want to play Division 2 or something with me, I realized I haven't given my gamer tag yet.
Oh, I mean, that's up to you if you want to give it out.
And PS5, look for No Laughing Matter. No Laughing Matter, capital N, capital L, capital M.
No Laughing Matter. So, okay. I think that's the only person that's ever given out their gamer tag on here.
I have no problem doing that. Find me. I don't care.
No, I know.
Okay.
I know. No,
find me on PS the PlayStation is Daracul, Daracul. Xbox Live is Mr. Daracul. That is Mr. capital M R capital D for Daracul. And then on Nintendo Switch, you can find me also as Daracul, Daracul.
My PSN is Fuzzy Bacon with a K, so FUZZYBAKON. And then on Xbox is Bacon and Cupcake. BACONANDCUPCAKE. Bacon and Cupcake, all one word. So find us up. Just message us who you are and that you heard us on the show. We'd love to have you join our games when we're on.
Even if you want to tell me I'm an asshole, I don't care.
Yeah, sure. You're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
I meant them, but okay.
Okay. Another sound effect going into the board. But no, once again, we just want to thank everybody for listening to us, especially listening all the way through.
Fuck that up. I'm supposed to say shenanigans after I get called an asshole.
Yeah, shenanigans.
Damn it.
But no, we just want to thank you guys, everybody, for always listening to us and downloading us. Love the support. Love for you to hit the subscribe buttons if you haven't already hit subscribe. Look for our YouTube. Same thing, Save Point TV, as far as our YouTube channel. Find us on Twitch, twitch.tv/thesavepointtv. Socials, all of that. Love that you're listening to us. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Have a good one.
Peace.
Deuces. Do it.
Yeah, but so if Nintendo is listening, we'll review it for
it. If you're gonna get rid of your Switch, just Facebook Marketplace that thing. You can sell it for $250.
Probably, because it is an original.
And then it's only going to cost you $100. In the original, if it's original, that's the moddable one. It's the one with the open back door, which those are sought after. You could probably even get up to $300 for it.
But is it the very rare red one, Dan?
No, it's not the very rare red one. It's actually,
I think we know someone that has that one.
It's the very common black one. Yeah, it's the very common black one.
Oh, you don't have the rare one? I'm sorry to hear that for you.
Gotta get that Mario edition, buddy.
Okay, so we have that. Getting into the topic.
We have a topic?
I guess so. We try to have a topic.
I thought we were just, rolling off the cuff.
We usually do. Actually, yeah, we kind of, with this episode, we are.
We've been rolling off the cuff. Like for our Battlefield, when that game comes out, we're going to have a Save Point podcast server.
Oh, that's going to be a whole episode unto itself.
Yeah.
Just that talking about that game.
And then people who would want to play with us, we will let them, because we'll have a server.
Mm-hmm.
So,
now,
and anybody who acts like dicks will be kicked out of the server.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to step in and I'm going to stop you there.
Well, you have
if you were better than Dan, Dan's not going to kick you out.
That's everybody.
Yeah, everyone's going to be better than Dan.
I know, so everybody's going to be dicks to you.
To think about the comparison here, the ungodly amount of hours me and Chris are going to be able to put in that game compared to you. Well, thank God we're going to be there for you.
It comes out in October, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, Broketober.
Yeah, because there's a lot of games in October.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everything's going to... I'm not even worried about buying the other games until I have my fill of Battlefield. I don't even want them sitting there because I'm not even going to fucking look at them until I have my fill
See,
of Battlefield.
this is what actually really gets me, like that I'm so surprised about. So you realize that this is an only online game.
Yeah,
you
but
cannot play it offline.
I don't care. It looks fun as shit.
Okay.
This is the first online game I've seen, like the Call of Duty, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
The standard first-person shooter, they really never got my attention. I've seen trailers for everything, and nothing ever really grabbed my attention until I saw this Battlefield. Battlefield's never even caught my attention before. The trailer for this game, completely grabbed my attention immediately.
That's what that's going to be the thing that I'm really, really interested in is...
Like, I know the concept. I know what I'm getting into. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it.
Yeah, see, like, that's what I like about Battlefield, too, is that, like, they have way different size maps. So you can go super size map, you can go very small map. So you can feel like you're playing a Call of Duty game. But on some of these really big ones, like, you might not even make it to the other end of the map. Because am I right, Chris? Like, they're that big.
In a tank, it'd take you like 5 minutes to get to one side to the other. And that's without fighting anybody. You're not going to make it to the other side without fighting anybody. All I could picture now is Ryan driving the tank, shooting the cannon, and Dan operating the 50 cal on top. And then you got my crazy ass who's jumping off of a cliff with a bunch of C4 on a Jeep, bailing out of the Jeep, parachuting down, and then blowing up the tank in front of you guys.
Oh, absolutely not. I'll be right there with you. Dan will be in the tank on his own. The dumbest. I like to do the dumbest, craziest shit possible.
Yeah. So
if it doesn't look like it's going to work, I will do it.
And when we do commit suicide, we'll do the English version. God is great.
We should bring the soundboard for when we stream when we're playing that game.
Oh, we can.
We should definitely do that, and we should have both the Arabic and the English version of God is great. Just so you know, what is it like? Allah, I don't even remember.
Yeah, let's not try to go into that because if you say the wrong thing,
let's not.
Let's stay away from that.
Let's not butcher someone else's language
on
the show.
Yeah, we'll just do it. God is great. What? Did you hear that guy?
The song I'm thinking about is if we run into some players that are way more advanced than us, just running away from them, playing "Why Can't We Be Friends."
So we're looking at it. So Battlefield 2042 is definitely is going to be a buy. So we'll definitely, when we do get a private server up, we'll definitely have a sign up if anybody wants to join us on ours.
Oh, absolutely.
From there, but getting into the other topic that actually came out, and this was kind of a surprise. Like, and they really haven't. Now, has Ubisoft actually confirmed this?
Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? I always fuck that up.
Ubi.
Yeah. Is it... Have they actually confirmed this, or is it just reports that they're working on this?
What?
The Assassin's Creed Infinity.
I believe they confirmed it.
Yeah.
Whether it's confirmed
I believe
or
the
not.
last thing I read was something from Ubisoft.
Oh, okay.
Saying, Assassin's Creed Infinity is going to be a thing, and they're excited about it. It looks like it's just going to be it's going to be something they could never do with the original games. The image I saw from what they posted, from what it looked like to me, was a bunch of locations and characters from the original games.
It's true. So
I don't know what it's going to be.
So I'll say this: like, I've been thinking about this, and it's I actually thoroughly enjoyed the what is it? Did the Italian one, the Assassin's Creed 2, have the multiplayer, or was it
Ezio? The Ezio?
Yeah,
I believe it was the one in London that had the multiplayer.
No, I don't think London had the multiplayer.
Was it Syndicate?
I think Syndicate was London.
I thought Syndicate was the one that introduced.
No, I could have sworn it was Assassin's Creed 2. I don't know. Can we?
Congratulations, Jade. Jade just accepted a job.
Oh, congratulations! For anybody who doesn't know, Jade is Chris's girlfriend.
Sorry, it's natural.
Yeah, believe it or not, I do have a girlfriend. I know it's pretty surprising that the dog just puked on the floor.
That's what he thinks about your love life.
The dog's like, oh, fuck your love life.
I heard that.
I do have a girlfriend. Your dog hates our relationship.
Out of
That's
nowhere,
fine.
I just in the background I heard.
I think we lost Ryan. I actually had to mute him for a bit.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But that was fucking amazing.
Okay, so
You can't plan that kind of comedic timing. You really can't.
No, that was perfect. Thank you so much for throwing up at the mention of me being in a relationship, Piper.
So, getting back to topic.
I don't think we can.
I can't do this anymore. I can't breathe.
Okay, Ryan can't breathe. We lost him. Blech.
Oh god. Oh, can we take that sound effect and add it to the show?
We should.
Oh,
I can try.
you're
I can
going to
try
be on
I can
save
try
point
to
now.
That and we have a horse.
Yeah, there's a horse.
There's a horse.
There are no horses in the Division 2. I'd love
So, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag had multiplayer. So that was it. So I knew that it was an Italian one. So the multiplayer I remember in the Italian one is that you dressed up as, you were one person, and you literally had to go and find another person. And so you had to watch their movement.
Yeah, that's their old multiplayer, though. I'm really interested to see what this is going to be.
Yeah. Like the thing that I would love in a multiplayer is...
Because if you think about it, if there's different generations, if those cross, you're going to have assassins that are like Altair with just a sword and an assassin's blade. They're going to have pirate guys with fucking guns.
Yeah. So, the thing that I'm looking at, what I would love to see is a world where you are given, a target to assassinate. Just a random person that's online. Okay? And there's only one or maybe two people going after you as you're going after other people in the world. Okay? And you just don't know. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they look like. It could be anybody, and you literally just have to search for them. I don't know.
Kind of like the Watch Dogs when you invade a game.
Correct. Exactly that. That to me is so much fun.
Where there's no icon indicating this is another player. You just have... Well, you'll know, because there's only going to be a few of you dressed like friggin' assassins.
Yeah, you're just going to have to really pay attention to what you're doing in the game.
It's going to be interesting to see if there's the blending into the environment too. Mm-hmm. Think about it, because if you've got an assassin dressed traditionally in all white and there's a group of monks, if you really playing the game, you think, well, this is kind of stupid. How are the guards not going to know that that's an assassin? Yeah. But if you think about it, you wouldn't know at a glance. Mm-hmm. You'll have to really be vigilant looking around. Fuck, where are they?
Yep. So I'm interested. There's a lot of people that are dogging it right now, and I'm just we don't even know what the fucking game is.
Yeah, they're dogging the concept because when another game's released, they want another traditional Assassin's Creed game, which I get. But Ubisoft is doing this new thing now. They started it with Odyssey, where they're planning on supporting Valhalla for an extended period of time because they want to improve quality over quantity. They used to come out with a game every year. Mm-hmm. Now they want to take their time, which is fine. In the meantime, they're doing this Infinity thing, which is let's just see what it is.
Yeah, I'm completely open to it. So, but I don't want to say that I'm not getting my hopes up high, but I'm just I'm conservative about it. I think that's the biggest thing.
You have to be these days.
Yep,
you really do. And also, that kind of game is definitely not a day one purchase, considering it's something new for them. I'm gonna have to sit back and see what it is.
Well, I'm gonna do a lot of research prior to it, and then see where that kind of goes.
No, I'm worried about how it plays. Yeah, bugs and stuff like that.
Well, that's the thing I'm worried about. Battlefield.
Battlefield when it was released at least number 4, when Battlefield 4 was released, because this one's going to be a more traditional Battlefield. It was mainly game breaking, bug free. Obviously, there's latency issues. If somebody has a really horrible condition, they're going to jump around. But for the most part, there was no game-breaking bugs. There were some glitches that you could do to unlock certain weapons early in the game that I'm not going to say I may or may not have done.
Okay.
Why do I want to spend 30 hours trying to get to my sniper, to level 60 so I can rock and roll 30-06 when I could do it in like 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Life's going to be all about light machine guns in that game for me.
Yeah.
No, DNRs, short, medium to long range. DMRs.
Yep. I love those. I
That's-
use them all the time.
that-
I would love
Breakpoint.
to learn how to actually sniper.
The
in one of
MK14
these
is
games.
where it's at when it comes to DMRs, man.
If you want to learn, Dan, hop on your Xbox and download Battlefield 4.
Really?
Dan, the DMR is your rifle, designated marksman rifle. It is a it's basically a less powerful, it can't shoot as far, sniper rifle, but like the MK14 can switch to full auto.
Interesting. Interesting.
That's you like sniper stuff. That is your kind of gun, because if somebody gets close to you, you can just flip it to full auto or a 3-burst shot, depending on the rifle.
True. Okay.
And it holds a bigger magazine of about 20 rounds.
Yep.
Well, in reality, they hold 20 rounds. In like Breakpoint, they cut it to 15 for some reason.
Interesting. Okay. So I'm open to it. Chris, what's your thought on the new Battlefield? Or not the Battlefield, the new Assassin's Creed thought.
Not really too excited. If anything, if they did anything, they could have re-released Black Flags, and I would probably play that again, start to finish, for the third time.
Okay.
I'm not interested in that. I look, the only good Assassin's Creed game that I played out of all of them, and I played almost all of them, is Black Flag.
But he hasn't played Odyssey and he hasn't played Valhalla yet.
I haven't played Valhalla yet.
Odyssey's like the adopted child in the Assassin's Creed universe, I think, compared to the other games. What it is,
yeah. Well, I mean, they took everything that was they
and that's not a knock against
with
adopted
Origin.
people. I am one. I can make those jokes.
What is it? Origin was a really good experiment for a new formula for Assassin's Creed, and I think Odyssey just exemplified that. I'm not really too sure about Valhalla. My opinion is still out on it. I think it's a great game, but I don't know if there's anything groundbreaking that I would say I liked about it more than what I saw in Odyssey. If that makes sense. It was kind of like, to me, it's a reskinned Odyssey.
It's a little different. To me, it's more like it goes in the direction of Origins more with gameplay style and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because the camera's closer, like in Origins. Yeah. You have the 3 separate bows instead of the one that can do everything, just like in Origins. Yeah, it does a great job of them trying to find a balance between Origins and Odyssey and the old games. And they're really, you could tell with Valhalla that they're really trying to find a great balance for everyone to enjoy.
Yep. A couple other game news things. One is Deathloop. So Sony had a state of play after E3. Had a couple of kind of indie, nothing really crazy announcements, but they had an extended look at Deathloop.
Okay.
So now, have you guys followed Deathloop at all, or no? You have absolutely no.
I've heard of it.
So
No.
So Deathloop is made by Bethesda. It is a PlayStation exclusive. I don't know if it's a timed exclusive or if it's just. I think it's a timed exclusive. And basically, what you do is you have 8 targets, and you just follow this loop, and you have one night to kill these 8 targets. When you die, you start all the way over at the beginning. There's no continue. You're at the beginning, and you have to start these guys all over. But what happens is, as you play through, you start to learn more. You carry over some guns. You carry over some abilities to make you stronger as you continue to progress through. So the game looks really, really a lot of fun. I've always liked rogue games like that. What is it? Dead Cells is an amazing game. If you haven't played Dead Cells, play Dead Cells. It's so good. It's an amazing 2D platformer that's a rogue. Hades is a great game too. They're rogue-like games and all of that. So the one aspect though that they brought up that I'm really, really intrigued about is that you have this one girl named Juliana who actually could be an AI player or a real player that's hunting you as you're hunting these other people.
I've seen it in the story. There's 2 characters. Are you talking about if you're playing as one character, the other one's hunting you?
Well, no, you can only play as the guy character. I can't remember what the guy's character name is. Juliana is like a mystery character. You don't really know a lot about her, but there's a past between you two. That's all you really kind of know. But like I said, you can either turn that off. I believe you can turn that off, or it can be controlled AI if you don't want a real player, playing it. Or you can open it up as somebody can play as Juliana and come after you.
Okay.
So to me, I think that's really, really cool. That was basically confirmed in the state of play. It was a 9-minute state of play.
Well, considering the concept of the game of where you die, you start over again, that could really fuck your day up.
Yeah, it really could. As far as that goes, I'm not really too sure. I don't want to say that's kind of been a slow news. I mean, they did come out, and Ryan, I don't know how much you'll be able to talk about this, but Chris, I don't know if you heard or whatever. They have the Steam Deck that they announced today, which is a handheld.
Really?
Yeah, it's a handheld, like computer.
Really?
Yeah, it's a handheld computer that plays Steam games. Like if your Steam library goes to this game, or like goes to this handheld.
Interesting.
It's going to be released.
Is it streaming?
No. You actually
Really?
download the game to the system.
Ooh, that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, like you transfer it over to the system. It looks like a big Switch, like like a thicker Switch. I don't have all the specs on it. Like I said, it's kind of early news about it. But I know that there's a 64, there's a 256, and then a 512 gig version. You're starting at $400, goes all the way up to like $700. But the cool thing is that you actually can expand the memory. So like you can get the 64, and then they have an SD slot that you can put an SD card in.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you can actually expand it up. I think it's up to like 2 terabyte that you can actually go up to.
It's a lot of games.
Yeah, it is a lot of games. Handheld, and then depending on like how like heavy the game is, like they were playing Control. So now I don't know if you've looked at Ryan, if you looked at Control, but I know Chris, you have, and you see how graphically heavy that is. Like it's playing handheld, and the guy's getting like almost 3 hours on with no battery, or like just battery, playing that game. So I mean that's a good play session if you're mobile.
Yeah.
I mean like really think about it. If you're mobile, when was the last time you were able to sit down mobily for 3 hours and play, or even on your phone? You just don't. So you can browse the internet, all that. They basically said it's a handheld computer that it's a handheld gaming computer, and so that kind of was announced. We'll have more on that when we get more information. But what about you guys? You guys got anything else that you want to talk about tonight? I'm going to take the silence as a no.
Well, I mean, there really hasn't been too many crazy other than that Steam handheld. I mean, there hasn't been anything that's just wowing me the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, and you know what though? This is also that time. Like
it's the post E3. All the announcements are made.
Yeah, and there's really nothing coming out because you're right. Everybody wants to go to Broketober and all of that. They want to wait till the Christmas season. So like this is kind of like the lull of it, middle of summer, all of it. So we're not, I think, and the sad thing is like from now until like the middle of September, gaming news is just going to be really slow.
I mean, there's a Zelda coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, it is coming out tomorrow. Did you pre-order it yet?
You don't need to pre-order it. It's not a Zelda. I mean, it's a remaster. That's all it is.
You download all your games.
I download all my games.
Yeah, no, I have it pre-ordered at a local...
You can still pre-order downloads, can't you?
Yeah, I think
so. Yeah, you can, and you can. Yeah, but I'm not jumping to get the. I don't even remember the Zelda name. It's the
Skyward
one
Sword.
They're Skyward Sword. Yeah, they're in the air. It's not really that important to me to get it day one. I've already played it and beaten it years ago when it came out on the Wii.
I never played it.
Oh, all right. It's a traditional Zelda game.
Yeah, it's a traditional Zelda game, but you have like the motion control, but you don't, to the Joy-Con.
You don't have to have. You don't have to have it though.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm actually looking forward to that. But honestly, I really want to get back to. I really want to finish up Scarlet Nexus. Like I'm having so much fun with that game. Like so much fun.
I have no idea what that is.
Why haven't I received any Twitch notifications?
Oh, I haven't streamed it yet.
You should have been streaming it, start to finish.
Yeah, no, I should. Speaking of streaming, though, that's a good segue. Thank you, Chris, for that segue.
You're welcome.
Check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/thesavepointtv. Like I said, we're going to be really getting into streaming. In fact, I think the show might actually get to a point where we will be recording and streaming at the same time. So we do want to see that. If Chris would actually ever come by, Somebody who lives
Somebody-
2 hours away.
It's just a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, it's just a 2-hour drive.
Just got to plan it on like a Friday night.
Look, if you drive like me, you'll make it an hour and a half.
I got a 5-speed manual Jeep. I'm not driving like you.
So, but I think that will do it for us tonight. Once again, thank you for listening to us.
There's one thing
Oh,
I
what?
wanted to add, something I have realized I haven't done yet, because I talk about playing the
You
Division 2 a
burped
lot.
already.
It's anybody listening, if you want to play Division 2 or something with me, I realized I haven't given my gamer tag yet.
Oh, I mean, that's up to you if you want to give it out.
And PS5, look for No Laughing Matter. No Laughing Matter, capital N, capital L, capital M.
No laughing matter. So, okay. I think that's the only person that's ever given out their gamer tag on here.
I have no problem doing that. Find me. I don't care.
No, I know.
Okay.
I know. No,
Hey, find me on PS the PlayStation is Daracul, Daracul. Xbox Live is Mr. Daracul. That is Mr. capital M R capital D for Daracul. And then on Nintendo Switch, you can find me also as Daracul, Daracul.
my PSN is Fuzzy Bacon with a K. So FUZZYBAKON. And then on Xbox is Bacon and Cupcake. Yeah. BACONANDCUPCAKE. Bacon and Cupcake, all one word. So find us up, just message us who you are and that you heard us on the show. We'd love to have you join our games when we're on.
Even if you want to tell me I'm an asshole, I don't care.
Yeah, sure. You're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
I meant them, but okay.
Okay. Another sound effect going into the board. But no, once again, we just want to thank everybody for listening to us, especially listening all the way through.
Fuck that up. I'm supposed to say shenanigans after I get called an asshole.
Yeah, shenanigans.
Damn it.
But no, we just want to thank you guys, everybody, for always listening to us and downloading us. Love the support. Love for you to hit the subscribe buttons if you haven't already hit subscribe. Look for our YouTube. Same thing, Save Point TV, as far as our YouTube channel. Find us on Twitch, twitch.tv/thesavepointtv. Socials, all of that. Love that you're listening to us. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Have a good one.
Peace.
Deuces.